All right, thanks for tuning in, George's Car Vids. Today we're going to ask ourselves a question. I'm going to try to answer it for us. Are Mitsubishis hot garbage as a brand? Are they junk? Are they trash? I see a lot of them on the road, and I'm fixing to take one on about a 60-mile drive, but I've actually driven this for a few days. I actually loaned it out to a customer while I was getting some work done on their vehicle. So we're going to take a look at it, and we're going to answer the question: are Mitsubishis decent, or are they hot garbage? I happen to like this one from driving it, but we're going to check it out anyway. All right, so here it is. This is a 2019 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross SEL. See, I can't even say it with a straight face because I'm 48 years old and I know what an Eclipse is supposed to be, and it's not this. I'm sorry, it's not this. They should have named it anything else but Eclipse. This is not what I would associate with the name Eclipse. I got to take it down and get a little bit of body work done. It's got a little hickey-do back there we need to fix. So it's actually going down for some body work. This thing runs and drives absolutely perfect. It is an SEL model. It is all-wheel drive. This thing drives phenomenally. I think it's got 90-some thousand miles, but it's got the nice black and silver pocketed wheels. I really love the look of it. I hate the name. Absolutely hate the name. I wish they would have picked any other name besides Eclipse for this little SUV. But let's hop on the inside. We'll take a look, and we're actually going to take it on about a 50-mile drive, so stay tuned. Getting on the inside, you know, there's a lot of chrome accents inside and out. I really like how everything's set up. This has got blind spot monitors and all the collision warning and all that good stuff. Leather seats. You get a panoramic moonroof. You get a pretty nice screen as well. So we're gonna hop in. It's got Apple CarPlay. I've already got my phone set up. 85,000 miles on this one. Push button start. You've got paddle shifters, automatic headlights. You've got dual zone digital climate control, heated seats, heated steering wheel. It is all-wheel drive. It does have this nice little touchpad, so as you can see, as I move with the pad, it changes. You've got a home button. The home on the you know, you got Apple CarPlay, it's got Sirius XM. This thing drives wonderful. Actually put a few miles on this. It drives great. It's roomy. It's actually, I'll show you, it's got the Rockford Fosgate stereo, so it's got a good sounding system in it. We'll hop in the back. In the back, you've got heated seats back here as well. Like I said, it's an SEL model, and for a Mitsubishi, this actually has a lot of equipment. This thing still needs detailed. It is not lot ready, so we still have a few things to do to it. The back end gives you a good amount of room. You've got the cargo net back here. This is reversible, so if you're carrying something a little dirty, you've got your sub for your Rockford Fosgate system back here. The seats will fold down 60/40, which is very, very nice. No power lift gate. It's a smaller SUV, so like I said, all push button start. Like I said, not too bad. Leather seats, panoramic roof. I mean, this thing's very, very well equipped. You can see all my junk in the seat. Your manual seat on this side. All right, let's shut this thing off. We'll get her out on the road. So, like I said, this thing drives great. It's all-wheel drive. It's very comfortable. I've probably driven this thing a total of 350 miles so far. No problems. I mean, this thing runs out absolutely perfect. I'll show you some more beautiful parts of my drive home. This is a little back way to get out of Jasper, which is rather nice. I think I'll just let this run until we run out of battery. So one thing I do like about this is definitely the equipment. The panel roof's a nice touch. The Rockford Fosgate system sounds great. You know, with the sub in the back, the music sounds really good. Everything's real easy to get to. You know, the paddle shifters are a nice sporty little touch. I guess that's kind of a throwback to the original Eclipse, but I still wish they wouldn't have used that name. It's the only thing that I absolutely cannot stand about this vehicle is what Mitsubishi decided to name it. Other than that, it's a great ride. I think a lot of people miss the boat on these Mitsubishis. When you buy them brand new, you get a 5-year, 60,000 mile bumper to bumper warranty, but you also get a 10-year, 100,000 mile powertrain warranty. For, say, somebody that's not going to trade a car every few years and wants something that is reliable transportation, man, these aren't bad. I worked for a dealer that had a Mitsubishi franchise, and I've sold a few of the Outlander Sports, the old Mitsubishi Lancers. You know, you're talking 2015, and you know, my customers love these vehicles, and they didn't have issues. They liked having that, you know, that 5 years, 60,000 miles of warranty is definitely nice. Overall, not a bad car. I mean, do they feel a little cheaper than other models? The older ones do, but this one's solid. I mean, I'm on the high, you know, I'm running probably 50 mile an hour. I'm on, you know, 2-lane road, and we're just gliding. I mean, this thing's doing, you know, does phenomenal. I really like, you know, I'm gonna say it again, I really like the way it drives, and I think a lot of people sleep on these Mitsubishis, especially these newer ones. I've seen the new Outlander's sharp. The Outlander, you know, I love their styling. This newer styling they have, and I think kind of started with this Eclipse Cross, was kind of their first foray into some really aggressive, good-looking styling. I think they're a good-looking vehicle. When I sold them back in 2015, my customers that bought them they weren't coming back with a ton of problems with these things. You know, I don't know about super long-term reliability, but you know, the customers that I sold in the first few years, I didn't see them back getting warranty work done. I seen them back getting oil changes and stuff like that, but not warranty work. You know, maybe somebody can comment, you know, that's worked at a Mitsubishi store, has a little more experience with these, but overall I think they're a great car. This is a fun little corner right here. It kind of goes kind of blind, and then it dips down a little bit into a curve. That's kind of a fun one right there. Let me shut this off. We'll get out on the interstate. We'll see how old girl behaves when we get out there. All right, well, it looks like we're gonna drive into a little bit of a gnarly storm ahead of us. I don't know how them dark ass clouds are coming out on video, but we're probably gonna hit some stuff. So I've got about 25% battery left on the GoPro camera, and we're gonna get on the interstate. So it is really kind of starting to get dark the closer I get to the interstate. It always seems like, even in the wintertime in this area, like Interstate 64 for us in southern Indiana is like to cut off in between like good weather and bad weather. Like, we'll get rain south of 64 and they'll get snow north of 64 where I'm coming from. I've worked at a few dealerships that were north of the interstate. It's getting pretty gnarly. Show you them clouds. I was seeing lightning pops here and there, but yeah. I mean, this thing gets on the interstate with no problem. I mean, you can tell it's CVT, and you can tell I don't have this bolted and nothing. And just like that, it's a brand new day. We made it back in the Eclipse. Personally, I love it. Drives great, good fuel mileage, comfortable, great amount of equipment. If you've owned a Mitsubishi and you've had good luck with it, drop a comment down below. Consider subscribing to my channel if you'd like to see a little more stuff like this. I'll have another one together soon, and we'll see you then.